Hello, reader, and welcome back to
Read some books.
This is the day where I tell you what I'm be reading in August, and today is gonna be that day where I admit that I will read in the month of August. And first off, this is my co-host, Mr. Louie himself. He's a good boy, and he's just a purring happy boy right now. I shot this twice, so I'm going to be switching back and forth to different areas. So tell me which area you like better, whether it's out here or back in the game room, the library, whatever you want to call it now. It is nice and toasty at 99 degrees today, sunny, and then so I just got all natural lights coming in through the window. I got some cat TV rip-roaring. To start everything off, I'm just going to show you real quick what my wife read. She read Princess Bride, and are you seeing that gold foiling there? I mean, it looks cool. And then you got the sprayed edges there. So, I mean, we're talking pretty cool. And this is her first time reading the book outside watching the movie, and she absolutely adored it. And it was probably her book of the year. And then she wanted to go even bigger guns and decided to read this brick, Count of Monte Cristo, Alexander Dumas. And she's getting into it. She's just starting to get into it. So that's a Penguin classic right there. The first book I'm going to be reading this month, and I already have been reading because it's already 5 days in the month, is He Who Fights with Monsters. And this book has been so delightful. Oh, it's like a 9 on the smell scale, and it is so good, so delicious. It's just been it's been a delight through and through. I'm 331 pages into it. I'm on chapter 54, and it's just been flying by, and I've really been loving it. The special edition and even the yellow, I love the yellow so hard. It's got all the artwork inside, like I showed you before. It's got all the monster madness, and it's got an interchangeable dust jacket, and it's got a little guy up there. And this has just been, let me tell you, it's just been such a joy to read. Some people say they don't like special editions, and I think it just enhances the reading process. It's not about like showing it off. It's like walking into a nice, beautiful decorated home, right? Versus just plain walls and everything. That's kind of how it is to me to read these special editions. It enhances the whole experience of reading the book, and I absolutely love it. Travis Deverell, he did a good job in writing these characters. It's fun. Jason's amazing. I've really been having a good time with it, and even the book itself, it's so fragrant. It just opens up and it just wafts this beautiful pages smell, and so it's like it's been a joy all around. And the story is fantastic. Jason is a goofball, and I love the characters. I'm loving Rufus. I'm loving, what's her name, Farrah, something like that. And then the other guy, Gary, good old Gary, the lion dude. And it's just like, it's like very homey. It's very like a palate cleanser. It's very much just like sink in your chair and enjoy. And this has just been so good. And it's like funny, but it's not like laugh out loud funny. It's like chuckle. It's, you chuckle, and then his perspective on things is very cool. Only thing I didn't like about it is very anti-religion and his feel. I don't know if that changes along, but he was talking about, oh yeah, all my gods back at home, they don't exist. And so I'm like, dang, that kind of sucks. So He Who Fights with Monsters, that's that book there. I'm ready for some epic bigness. I am going into Oathbringer. I already dove into it at the first start of August because I was like, I get to read this book. I updated all my Stormlight Archives to hardcover. they were having a killer deal on Amazon. And so I sold my trade paperbacks on eBay because they just get dinged up too fast, and I want to be able to preserve my books, especially something as much as I enjoyed Oathbringer. And hopefully the rest of the series doesn't let me down like it has for so many others. It's been just fantastic because Shallan is like such an amazing character, and her and Adolin, their chemistry together is just beautiful. I mean, he's got me laughing. Their chemistry together is just so good, and I just crushing hard on her. Yeah, just don't tell my wife. And then you got Navani and Dalinar, and then you got Kaladin that's doing this thing, and Seal. I can't tell you how much I just love being back in this world. It just brings a smile to my heart and to my face, and I really just love it. And I'm super glad I got the hardcover editions of these because the paperbacks were just getting too thrashed too fast, and I wanted something that can sustain me a bit. And I just love hardcovers too, even though they're a pain in the butt to read. And so I'm totally just enjoying it and where it's going. Kaladin is going back to his home and checking on his family and stuff. And we got the Parshmen. They're kind of like got their brains back, and you know, it's a spoiler, I'm sorry. It's just a little bit. I just wanted to express because I'm just loving it so hard. It's just great. I am 229 pages into it, and I got to say that the hardcover edition, the paper that they use, the ink and the words are just so much clearer, and I really am enjoying reading this. Yes, it's a ton of bricks, man. It's heavy as all heck, and it's a pain in the butt sometimes to read. I'm just like, ow, but I wouldn't have it any other way. And this is a maybe, this book here, because I'm reading a lot. I have a lot of pages to read. That's the third installment of Wheel of Time. Will I be able to get to this? Oh my gosh, that's got to be like a 7. I'm hoping I can get to this month because it's been a couple months. It's been about a month since I read the last one, and I'm really into it. I really want to read it. So this is 700 pages exactly, this one here. So yeah, I'm gonna take her down. Rand, all these good people, the Aes Sedai. I just want to get in there. Perrin and all this goodness. So yeah, so I'll be hopefully getting to that this month. And for the classic sci-fi for this month, I'm doing 2 books. I'm reading Arthur C. Clarke. I'm continuing the short stories on these, and I'm reading these. I'm about, I'm about halfway through. I'm 81 pages. I'm on the short story, The Fire Within. It almost has like a Twilight Zone. This last one especially almost had like a Twilight Zone feel. The Omega, I can't see him, but I know he's there. And then something at the end happens, and even though I read it twice, like, what the heck just happened? I didn't get it. I wasn't quite sure what actually happened. But yeah, it's good. I mean, I like it so far. I mean, the short stories have been cool. Short and sweet. And this next one is a dolphin. And this is cool. I think this is the full novel. This is not a short story. I just want to read like my first like little novel of his. Just kind of test him out, you know. I'm liking him so far with the short stories, and now I'm kind of diving in a little deeper. Late one night in the world of the future, a giant cargo hover ship makes an emergency landing somewhere in the middle of the United States. Enterprising citizen named Johnny Clinton stows away on it. So you got a fantastic creatures guides him to the island after like a crash lands or something, crashes into the Pacific Ocean. These creatures guide him in there. They're a fascinating research laboratory that he stumbles into. Survivors of a typhoon only to risk his life again. Okay, this is a suspenseful. It's a cliffhanger. I don't know if there's 2 or what, but it seems cool, and then I will take it down. So yeah, these are my science fiction classics of Arthur C. I'm going to be reading. What? You think I'm crazy, buddy? You think I'm a little bit nutso? He does. I'm diving into your girl McFadden. There's people who like really like McFadden. She's got like 32 books or something out, and I'm taking some down. I actually was supposed to pick up some today, but I'm on a book buying ban from my wife. She says, you are done. No more buying books in the month of August. So I heard that when I was like a week left in July, and so I snuck out. I did a huge buy for the rest of July. So there's going to be a smaller pickup video, but there's still going to be one. I'm such a bad husband. Dang, you look good today. Not in like but it's summer, right? And you got those bright colors. Never lie. I want to take down McFadden's books. So let's hope that works out in my favor. Right, Louis? It is Garb August. Garb August. If you guys don't know what Garb August is, it means you read garbage in August. So I thought real hard. I went to a store and I was like, let me just try to find something. But I'm like, you know what? There's no better garbage than Stephanie Myers. Is that her name? Yes. This might be good. Is it kind of messed up that I put it in Garb August and it's a typical man thing to do? Yeah. But my sisters swear that I would like this, and they swear that it's actually good writing and it's a good story, but I hear otherwise when it comes to other men who say stuff. All right, I'll do it. I'm in for a ride. I did write a song about this. I did that whole short way long time ago, like 20 years ago. Not 20 years ago, but whenever this freaking thing came out. It's like, well, read it. You know, you wrote a song about it, read it back in the day. And I was like, you know, I started reading it, and I think I got a couple chapters. I was like, oh, this sucks so hard. And I just threw it in the fireplace and I burned it. And I just watched it burn. And I was like, yeah, I'm so cool. I'm going to have a story to tell about how much I hate this book. Garb August. This would be a good one for Garb August. You know what I mean? Let's just let it be. Let's let it lie. Okay. This next one is Murderbot guy. And this is the first 3 stories, I believe. And I'm hearing, like, you know, it's mixed feelings. Some are just like mediocre, take it or leave it, and others like really love it. So I'm hoping I'm on the scale of really love it. I mean, it sounds like the character and everything sounds like it would be my jam. Like my brother, he says it was just all right. The first one kind of ended funky. I'm eager beaver,
well, of course
I am
eager.
going
What you
to
talking about?
take this down, and it sounds good. Just a guy who's a robot that just doesn't want to do his job and just wants to sit and watch TV. And watch his shows. It sounds good. It sounds like a good one, right? Coffee.
It's a steamer with creamer, coffee man.
I see how I did that there. You put the other hand here to simulate like coziness. All right, this next one, Murderbot. We love Murderbot. And boom, Brian Lee Durfee. You know him, you love him. I'm gonna take on this, and yes, I spank my books. Someone just did a review on this. I forget who it was. He read the first one. He says everything was epic, but it was just too long. That's not gonna be an issue for me because I love me some epic long fantasies, as you can see. I got a lot of long books I'm reading this month. I love epic long fantasies. I dig it. I dig it. Your boy Brian Lee Durfee is an amazing, and just hanging out with him in his videos, it just seems so epic, and he's always like funny, and we're gonna edit that one out, and it just never happens. The way he does things and explains things, it's just so interesting and fun, and I love watching all his videos, and he's just a cool dude. He makes reading fun and reviewing books fun. So that's a little weird. I think that may remain off the smell scale. And the next one is, I'm going to be also continuing with the Royal Assassin Robin Hobb, the second book of Fitz's adventure. We'll definitely see how we're doing there. It's been a little bit since I read the first one, so I'm probably going to go and do some recap, but I just love this book. This edition is so good. It's just like, this is just flop right here. This is like pizza, you know, just take it and it's just leaking cheese and grease. It gets all over your fingers and then you just loft it up and then you eat it. I love that flop and I love the cover art of it. And this is just a genuine book. And I just, all around. There's going to be no incidents of cracked spines here because it's just the way that it opens. This is, what a great trade paperback. I love this a lot. And The Realm of the Elderlings, I believe, is what the whole series is called. This is the second in that huge series and the second in the trilogy of, you know, the Farseer trilogies. I'm very curious to see what good old Fitz has to do in this one. I'm pretty sure he's going to screw up from what I hear. You leaving, buddy? Oh no. All right, I had to give my cats treats in order to stay because otherwise you're going to see an empty pouch there. And yeah, I'm one of those people. Cats sell. Sorry. Okay, on that note, I'm going to be diving into this one here because this seems just a little cool. This is a cool time. It just seems like a good time. Behind the Five Willows by June Her. I'll be reading that this month. It's just the whole culture and the cultural differences and the love story. And it just sounded really cool. And I was like, you know, I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to try it. I'm going to give it a go. It's a love story, and it looks like it's cutesy. I love the book cover here. Some rules need to be broken. And so I'm assuming there's going to be some broken rules in there. Yeah, all of a sudden I just start talking soft when I talk of this because it just seems like that culture just is a little bit quiet. So maybe that's why I'm sorry. This next one is a reread for me. It's going to be my classic for the month. It's one of my favorite books of all time. Pride of the Peacock. Edith Ross. January of '77. That's what this is. I mean, there's her signature there of the owner. And I got to reread it because it's been years. It's a little bit beat up, but the hardcover itself is in good shape. And it's got the... I mean, just loving it. Yes. And so if you guys haven't read this, please just look it over because this book is a masterpiece and Victoria Holt just did a fantastic job. It's one of those books that I read that got me into reading. She did such a great job. And you can compare it to like Jane Eyre, but it hits home to me personally and the stuff that she goes through. Coffee Man Eater's talking to me, sorry. So good. And the opal gem that they have in this and the whole story behind it and the family. The family always talks about better days because they used to be in this huge, beautiful estate and they used to be rich, but now they're like in debt or something. And they had to move into the estate next door. And so now they're like very jealous of the people who moved into their old house. And they're always, and then the mom is always talking about better days and all this and that. And then there's this young girl that she doesn't quite know how she fits into the whole picture. They kind of hate her. And there's a whole story behind that. And she's so like drawn to this place, right? And this next door. But the mom's like, don't go there. Don't go there. I never want to see you around there. But then, like, does she end up going there? What does she discover? What happens? Is there some unfolding? And then the love story in this is fantastic. And there's, like, some horror elements. This book caught me by absolute storm. And it's an 8-star read for sure. I love this book and I can't wait to read it now and have a better found perspective of it. And it got me all kinds of feels when I was a kid. I was like,
what am I feeling? What do I know? This is in my heart, and I'm very much just a compassion. I have so much passion in my heart, and I just want to like have somebody to love.
And so like all these things were going through my mind as a little kid, experiencing these emotions for the first time. It was very, very touching to me personally. Please get a hold of a copy, e-read it, however you want to do it. This book is phenomenal, and I think a lot more people should experience this kind of eposity of a story. This next one here, I'm finally going to take a dive into, and that is Ode to the Half-Broken. And this is that cyberpunk one I was telling you about, that dystopian goodness that is this book. It's a post-apocalyptic stuff that's happened, crash, burn. You got a little robot with his little foxy friend. They're just kind of just enjoying their solitude life, this little robot and their friend. And next thing you know, they fall asleep peacefully, and they wake up in a bathtub, right? And there's this crazy dog that talks, lippin kind of dog that just mouths off and sarcastic. So he's there, and he doesn't know what's going on. And the guy's missing his legs. The robot's missing his legs. I think he only has one. But the whole quest is to find what happened and to find what's going on with his legs. Because the suspect a malicious hand trying to rekindle old conflicts in order to stop them. B is his name. He needs to come to terms with both their own past and who they have become. Being left alone is no longer an option, and peace may be impossible. A tale of resilience and hope. This is an ode to those struggling to become whole in a world half broken. So it just sounds very phenomenal. And I'm very much looking to read this. Suzanne Palmer, here she is back here. I mean, it sounds just terrific, you know. Good old Light Lark. Look at that foil covering, and then we got those sprayed edges there, red, and look at that good old fashioned foiling there, and it's like, don't you love it? Don't you need it? Look at them artworks in there, and then like a red looking map, and then you got some stuff going on there. Yeah, Light Lark, I enjoyed Starside. So curious, and I already got Reminoro book, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do it. And so I decided to go this route, the special edition, because again, Amazon was having a good deal going. I'm kind of looking forward to, this is her YA series, so and I like all the little end paper things here up at the top. You can see them. And so yeah, and I got all 3 of the special editions they have out, and then the other one is coming out. It's pretty soon, so I'll pick that up when it comes out. There it was. This next one is the last one. I didn't get to last month. There's a few books I didn't get to last month, but I'm trying very, very hard to get to all these books, but I didn't. And that is The Secret History, Mistborn, his little short, I don't know if it's a novella, but it's a little short thing that I guess was attached to one of the broken bindings. But it's out on a physical copy, and I want to read it. And Kelsier, and yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna get to that. All right, guys, is that it? Shoot. I didn't really. All right, guys, you are sweet. You're good enough to eat. You make a brother want a TLC freak. I'm very grateful that you guys sat around and watched me. Thank you for spending your time with me and watching a guy and his books and his cat TV. Hoping this is going to be an epic month for me here in August. I thank you for all the support. Yeah, I got, some subscribers. I just love interacting with you guys. Let me know what you're reading in the month of August, what book you're excited for. I'm going to be doing a lot of fun stuff this month and reading mainly. Fun stuff being the stories. Tell your friends and family I said hi. I sincerely want to extend my pleasantries beyond this camera into the internet realm, into your face and beyond. So please tell your family I said hi. Just tell them this random YouTuber dude named Aaron said hello. And let me know. Let me know what they say. And thank you guys for watching. And subscribe. And like. And leave your comments down below. And for the bell, I'm going to be putting it on Light Lark. All right. See you next time. All right. Take care. Bye.